You don't need to live in the States to live the American dream. For real, you can actually own a home in the US without being a citizen. Whether it's an investment, a rental, or your own home, I'll tell you how you can access financing to buy a house in the US as a non-resident. I'm Kalilah Reynolds, and it's time for another episode of Money Mondays JA. Money Mondays JA is brought to you by Proven Wealth. Visit provenwealth.com to speak to an investment advisor today and follow We Are Proven on social media. Before we get started, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and click the bell icon so you can be notified whenever there's a new video. Also subscribe to my newsletter at KalilahReynolds.com, where you can read a full transcript of this episode. So, an ITIN, that's ITIN mortgage. Mortgages accessible to persons who are not citizens of the United States. What? You heard me right. Non-US citizens can acquire an ITIN, which they can use to open up bank accounts, access mortgages, or pay income tax. So what is an ITIN? Well, it's like a social security number for non-citizens. An individual taxpayer identification number, ITIN, is a tax processing number issued by the Internal Revenue Service, the IRS. Now, the IRS issues ITINs to help individuals comply with U.S. tax laws and to provide a means to efficiently process and account for tax returns and payments for those who aren't eligible for a Social Security number. They're issued regardless of your immigration status. So to apply for the ITIN, you can download the W-7 form at irs.gov. This is the same form that foreigners should fill out when applying to invest in foreign stocks. So you may have heard me mention it in my episode on investing in foreign stocks. You can see the link to that episode up here or in the description box below. The W-7 form asks for information including your name, your address, country of citizenship, date of birth, place of birth, and your signature. So after this form is completed, it should be sent directly to the IRS Center for ITIN in Texas. Next, all you got to do is save for your down payment and get your documentation ready, because within 6 weeks, you should receive your 9-digit ITIN. Once you have your ITIN, you can apply for ITIN loans. And these loans can be accessed by non-citizens and are available from companies and banks across the United States. These include Rocket Mortgage by Quicken Loans, New American Funding, Altera Home Loans, SunTrust, and even the big Bank of America. So the exact loan requirements will depend on the lender. You should expect to be required to provide the following with any ITIN mortgage lender. So credit, of course. Many lenders will consider using alternative forms of credit documentation, such as utility and phone bills. Well, employment, you need to show proof of 2 years of consistent employment, same as if you were here in Jamaica. So tax returns, your lender will want to see the last 2 years of tax returns. That's the W-2 or 1099 forms if you're in the US, but if you're not, then I'm not sure how exactly they're going to treat that, but you can figure it out. Well, a down payment, so expect to need to put at least 10% down. The minimum down payment will depend on the lender. So you're going to need to provide identification, a copy of your ITIN card, as well as a driver's license or passport will likely be required by any lender. And of course, bank statements. You'll need to provide between 2 and 6 bank statements. So advantages of an ITIN mortgage are that they're available to non-citizens. They do not require a social security number, and they provide flexible credit requirements that allow you to use non-traditional sources of credit. However, the disadvantages include higher interest rates than conventional loans and larger than average down payments. The down payment may be higher than usual since there are more risks involved for the bank offering the loan to you. So the down payment for an ITIN loan may range from 15 to 20% as opposed to the usual 10%. As any standard mortgage, the loan is against the value of your home, which means the lender has the right to repossess if you fail to make payments. In most ways, an ITIN loan is similar to other conventional mortgage loans. If you qualify and you're able to place the required down payment and can comfortably afford the mortgage payment, an ITIN loan may allow you to build a real estate portfolio in the US without citizenship. Well, that's it for this episode of Money Mondays JA. Now here's what's coming up on Taking Stock.
Eyebrows were raised when Supreme Ventures Limited SVL announced the purchase of a 10% stake in Main Event Entertainment Group. That's because Solomon Sharp is chairman of Supreme Ventures Racing and Entertainment Limited and also CEO and founder of Main Event Entertainment Group. Is there a conflict of interest? We'll ask him.
I'm an independent chairman there, so I'm not a material stakeholder or anything like that.
And the analysts weigh in on the latest market developments. Massey Holdings Limited has reported a 47% increase in net profits.
Company who derives about almost half of its revenue and profits from Trinidad, which I know Carnival, got into a lot recently and was under severe restrictions and still managed to grow profit attributable to shareholders by 47% to TT $120 million.
And Salada Foods reported an explosive second quarter.
So if you look on the profits, it was up over 700% to 51.4 million.
We'll discuss.
Now don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and sign up for my newsletter at KalilahReynolds.com, where you can read a full transcript of this episode. You can click the link in the description box below. Also follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Kalilah Ray and on Facebook at Kalilah Reynolds Media. If you're into podcasts, find us on your favorite podcasting platform, including Spotify, Apple, TuneIn, Google Podcasts, and so many more. We're on Pandora now too. That's so cool. I'm Kalilah Reynolds. Let's get this money. Money Mondays JA was brought to you by Proven Wealth. Visit provenwealth.com to speak to an investment advisor today and follow We Are Proven on social media.